Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. This time I'm going to do a digital art tour, show you guys some of my digital drawings that I made like a big while back. So we're going to start with 2016, which was 9 years ago, and I was very much 12. We're just gonna go through it really quick. If there are any drawings that have personal information, I will just cut them out later. So I had this book. It was a pretty cool book with how to draw fantasy characters, and I only drew like the one on the right here was that he was like actually from a book like step by step, so that's why he looks like way better than all the others. Like this is the only one that looks like really good. I also do think that Medusa has a little bit, but they all kind of look scary. Like the eyes are too big for the faces. I had to learn how to draw like a wyvern, so that's, or wyvern, however you want to call it. And this was like also from a book. So this one was the cover of the Wacom I bought. There was like this girl with like the flowy hair. I just got into digital art. Like this was the first time I ever drew on the drawing tablet. I drew before digitally on my phone with the same program, so I kind of knew how it worked and had a little advantage. But other than that, there's just no experience at all. So yeah, and we got this boy that's crying with a dog, which I don't know if you ever looked at my personal art, but I really like boys crying for some reason. This is my Fakemon region I made when I was 12. We got some amazing Pokemon designs, or well, Fakemon, especially this one. I still like this one. It was like the kind of like the Lucario copy of this region. We got a girl with a dragon and a lot of flowing hair in the wind. We got some new evolutions, my siblings and me as Sonic OC. Oh, this would be me. I would be like a bunny because I love bunnies. Again, my Sonic OC with swords that just use the bucket fill gradient tool. And I heavily referenced Blaze, I think. We got Smoke, or well, some like kind of rendition of Smoke, and the chain brush, I just used it. Also, he has like transparent wings, which is pretty cool. I got an ice dragon also with like the gradient tool and some shading with black, as you can see. And just the awful use of like every single brush you can use. But it's nice because I was just exploring as a young kid. A horse, which is actually worked out pretty well. I used a drawing book I got from my parents for this one with how to draw horses, which is awesome. Another horse. I was not the worst at horses. Actually, this is really good. The neck is a little awkward here. The eyes are also a little awkward, but other than that, the hoofs look really good, and just the stance, it doesn't look like it's gonna fall down. This is like absolutely traced. This is like the Peach Mario Kart stance or daisies, and just traced. But it's okay. It was how I was learning, so I don't think there's a lot of problems. Also, I'm not denying that this is from Mario, because look at this. I was trying to draw in that style, I think, how my character would look like in this Nintendo style. Okay, so this one was a little bit later in the year. It was a wolf, and I drew blood. Also, it's really pixelated line art. There was... I don't know what tool I used, but yeah. This was like Evelyn, one of her ideas with like the green magic and just everything like swirling around. But it's like the first time I used like heavy shadows like this and multiply, which is a cool thing to start doing. Also, these are like the three mythical Pokemon of like the Fakemon of that region I showed you first, like these, but it's like me and my sister and my brother. Oh my gosh, he died. Okay, we got my old persona, which I always drew with like these little pink, this pink little thing in her hair. And in different styles. The Pokemon one actually worked out really well. The Flintstones also. Gravity Falls is also not bad. And Sister Location is like straight up really good. I don't know why I made a FNAF persona, but
Come on, you know why.
would come close to realism. Playmobil, this is just cursed. Also the anime one is really cute with the little... I can't really zoom in there, but it's really adorable. Then we got Five Nights at Freddy's fan art, but it's kind of furry coded. I mean, there's like I still really like his face. Relaxed. And I just copied the image and put it in their hands because I was following a lot of artists that drew like FNAF characters and like made it kind of their OCs in a way. So I don't know, this was like really just to copy them in a way, trying to fit in with the others. Also, Sister Location again. Can't believe it's so old already. Yes, this one I will redraw this one several times, so you will see it coming back because I do like the little bow he does. It's so cute. And Ballora. I actually got a lot of anatomical advice from my mom. She's not even an artist, but she was like, okay, I feel like this should be a little different. And this, well, there's a lot of mistakes here, like the foot is too small. What is this arm? Is she buff or something? But she is a robot too. And I feel like I could have done so much worse. And the shadow actually looks pretty decent for someone that's like 13 at this point. Also some faces. They don't all look good. But I was trying. Another mermaid drawing, because it was May, and then you gotta just draw yourself. I mean, I don't have green eyes, so I don't think if this was meant to be like a self-insert thing, but... Oh, we got Sans, and then we got Sans in the thing. I think I saved both of them, so I could just do this the whole time. A little girl with the fireflies. This one was where I learned that purple is better to use in the nights and blue for like the green stuff. But I did not know that I should also probably have done that but with her sweater. But she does like come forward in the picture a little more because I had that knowledge. A Chinese dragon on a rock. This one was like my background for so long because I thought the ocean looked really good. It's just ocean brushes, by the way. I did not even try. We got Undyne with... I just really love the pixels here at the end that are just brighter. I gotta love that for myself. But still, you see that it's Undyne. I shouldn't be too harsh on myself. This is Lorianne, which is my self-insert little character. But she also was like her own character. She had like this amulet with powers. She wasn't an elf. I wanted her to be something else, like a changeling in a way. She could just change into animals. Also, my brother was like, oh, can you draw me in FNAF? So I drew him in FNAF. And also in the other things, but I never finished it because we were like always like fighting. Lorianne again with the amulet. That's just plain creepy. I think I wanted to try realism because this, I'm sure that this was a picture of me, but I just didn't know how to make it look less creepy. So have this to haunt your nightmares. We got a little girl that's crying. I like drawing people crying. And we got Claire with actually colors and things. She was one of my first OCs that I would like religiously draw. She would be everywhere in every corner of my sketchbook, even on school on the tables. I'm so sorry, but I would draw her on the table. Oh yeah, I was trying to do like some kind of challenge that you would draw in one U, but I was still shading with black hair, so that's not great. We got Tammy with a broken neck. Claire falling from the sky. The colors in this are really nice, especially on like the fur here. Gotta love that. And the tears and the claw too. Some aspects of the drawings I really like. Oh, we got cyan blue and a girl with a little doggy. Again, with like the U challenge. Two people that are very long, running through a cave. One of my other characters, her name is Celine Bolt. She's coded after that one badass woman from Treasure Planet. Like the captain. I forgot her name, but she's amazing. This cat lady. Did you ever see a star so close you could almost touch it? I think I was trying to be poetic, but I would not recommend anyone to touch a star. My name is Claire. Would you like a tour? This is our village, just a hope of blobs. And this is Nikki, my camera girl. Look at her. No vlogs attached. I think he meant allowed, but attached. This isn't a vlog, Weenie. It's just a video of me. I can't really zoom in the way I want to. A real camera. Wow. This guy's way too cute. Look at him. So precious. Also, Claire's like kind of the kid that like she wants to look really cool, but she has like a big heart. So this pet was like, oh, she shows like that she cares. And this drawing is just too adorable. So, I think this is from my story which was then called In the Name of Magic, with like the crystal weaverns and everything. Letian is there as well, as just a hooded guy that looks really mysterious. My self-insert OC as the main character, because of course. We got Nala. She is a star fairy, or like a comet fairy, and like her hair would be like a comet. We got the Boulder Demons and King Stephen Greenfield, because I had no inspiration for a good name. So his name is just Greenfield, and my name is Greenfield too. Also, we got Nahal the Wizard, and well, the woman you saw earlier, and the Wind Witch. They had nothing to do with each other, by the way. They were just random characters. Oh, there you got Nala with the comet as her hair. I really tried to do dynamic posing with like the foreshortening and everything. And I gotta appreciate that for my young self. Also, I used to do this like little border around my art, which made it look more official, but this one I was so proud of, because it actually looked like she's leaning forward. The ocean is just wild, and she looks at the camera. She's just happy to be there. This one is honestly really likable art. She looks so happy. It's so cute. The eyes are so so bright too, but who cares? And like the arm, like the way she leans here with the hand, not too bad, honestly. We got a girl with a little dragon. Yeah, I used to love dragons. I think everyone already knows that. Ooh, well, this is where an idea was sparked in my mind. This is my self-insert OC, again, with wings now, because why not? And this is Etherin, her best friend at the time. and Etherin accidentally killed all of her people. And Lorianne finds out that she killed all her people because she kept it a secret. And this is the scene where she would offer Etherin's soul back to her people. So, as like her punishment. So you can see she's crying. There are like tears streaming down her face. But she's also not willing to look at Etherin while Etherin is like not accepting her fate clearly. So, intrigue, am I right, boys? Some purple dragon that's approaching you from the dark. Also, I don't hate this. It looks pretty okay. There was this story about a woman that would make like this little girl pet her dog and like be friends with her dog, and then the woman passes away and then she gets the dog. Sad life. Also, Letian and Lorianne again. Lorianne now has, I think she had canonically wings after that picture from earlier. Oh no, wait, never mind. She doesn't have wings anymore. So here she is looking out over the ice plains of Lycene, which I still use, by the way. There is so much of this drawing that sparked something in me, like the winter coat and the hair just flowing in the ice. Well, the background isn't great, like it's far from great, but this drawing just... Well, this is how I wanted Letian to have a scar. He fought with the Boulder King. He was like this little deceiver. So he would... And I don't know why I gave him like this cape, but he would be like this lone wolf, just trying to do everything himself. And so he fell in love with a fairy, so he's here fighting with the Boulder King because the Boulder King killed fairies, and he's there to avenge his love. But he looks also not like really like he's avenging. He looks like he's having fun. They both look like they're having too much fun with this fight. This is Nikki, one of like the isekai girl from my fantasy story. We got Freddy walking off the stage. He's like, "Hey guys, I can walk off the stage." And everyone would freak out. Wow, Ezreal. I never finished this one, as you can see. We got all the forms. Lovely. Especially this one. Lovely. What a nice little creature. I used to be on DeviantArt. And I would post furry stuff because I didn't even know what furries were. I just knew that they were popular and everyone was liking it. So I draw my own. This one, ooh. Nice drawing of a little dragon with like a metal dragon with a kind of, I don't know. I do really like this one. Sketchbook. This was like my profile picture at the time, I think. I made this to fit my profile. Also, the eye is just falling out of her head. And it's so not like this way of shading with this line art, it just, in my eyes, it doesn't go well. But back in the day, I thought it was like the only cool thing to do. I stole this from a Flemish or like a Belgium dude that put this in his like this child's comic. It was called Suske and Wiske, if anyone knows. But there was like this child version of like Suske and Wiske, and this exact comic, but it wasn't broccoli. I think it was spinach, so I just changed it to broccoli. Here we got a later design for Etherin with green eyes and her little wisp character, like her little wisp friend. She was friends with the wisp, so cute. 2017, so I was 14 when I drew this. Anyways, that's all we got time for today. If you want to see more of this, of my later art, then next time I can do 2018, 2019, and even more art after that. So please tell me if you liked it, and have a great day.